Well, it's Die Laughing, back with the next installment of Pokemon Reborn. So last time I left you with a little riddle, which was sharing the sky with a sport rat. Sounds like it may lead to an intimate date. Intimate date? That sounds a bit like Intimidate, doesn't it? Which Pokemon have Intimidate? Let me think. Hang on a minute. Yes, of course. Staraptor. And that's the answer. Quite a bit more of a straightforward one. I think my spelling right. Oh yeah, apologies for making a mistake in the last one on Cresselia. I missed out the I in the anagram. My fault, sorry. I think I got this one right. Anagram of a sport rat. I'm hoping it's Staraptor, or else my reputation is ruined. It's a flying type, of course, with sharing the sky, and Intimidate is one of its abilities. So that lot together gives you Staraptor. So there we go. I'll give you another one at the end, and we'll crack on with the game. See you in a moment. Bye-bye. Right, where was I? Right, I'd just beaten Titania. Woohoo! In an epic battle, and cost me 3 Pokemon, but I'm just relieved I got through it. It was potentially a very, very nasty battle. So, I've done some leveling up of my Pokemon. I've got most of them up to 89 in my squad. And the last thing Titania said was she was going to stab me in the back and to meet her up at Amy's place up at the Cascade. So, and I believe that the next gym is against Amy, and she is a water gym leader. Now, most people in the comments have been saying that's not too bad a battle compared to Titania. That may be so, provided you've got a full arsenal of Pokemon to choose from. I unfortunately do not, because when a Pokemon dies for me, it's out the game. So I'll show you what I've got left, and you'll see the predicament I'm in. It's not great. Now, these are all the squad members I have. I put down the ones at the bottom here that can't possibly take part in a water battle because obviously they're fire. So they're no use whatsoever. And what have I got left? I've got a Magnezone, Electric, and I've got my Decidueye, which I've named Twitter. That was the egg that I found up in the mountains. And that's about it. I haven't got anything else on water at all. So I'm kind of a bit struggling to find a team that's going to take her on. I got the rest of them. But there's nothing jumping out at me in the squad. I mean, what have I got in my party? Bugger all. I've got fire type and a ground type. Well, they're obviously no use whatsoever. So, the gym may not be as difficult, but if you haven't got the Pokemon at your disposal, it's going to be a bloody nightmare. So what I'm hoping is that when I get up there, there's actually some more story first, because it's usual that there's story in between the gyms. We don't tend to have back-to-back gym battles in Pokemon Reborn. So that's what I'm hoping. So what I'll do, I'll put together a team. I'll put my 2 Pokemon against water up front. And I'll put in a few random others. I mean, what else do I put in? I mean, honestly, I'll put my flying Pokemon because you've got to fly me up there. Yeah. I'll put in this thing because it's got Sludge Wave, which is good, can turn the water tainted. As you can see, there's a lot of ums. What the hell do I put in? I'll put you in for now. So I'm just hoping and praying there's more story. What else can come up? I'll put you in anyway, because it may be the case that I'm battling somebody else first anyway. So I'll put a mixed team in first. Well, in fact, I've only got a mixed team to put in. So, what I'm hoping is that there's some story. So what else do I have? Not a lot. Well, I'll go up there first and see what happens. Let me just put some items on these guys. Give me a moment. And let's do it. Oh, I noticed that Bouffalon Bill is no longer in this little one over here for some reason. Anyway, let me fly up there and see what's going to happen. I've got a team together. So if anybody knows of any sort of event Pokemon that I might have missed, or an area that I've missed that I can get a wild Pokemon, please let me know, because I am a bit thin on the ground. Okay, so up here, do we just go straight in? Let me just have a quick scout. No. Let's just do it. Let's go in. So we're in the Fiore Mansion. Okay. Oh, do I have to have a surfer? I can't surf. Damn it! Back in a minute. I have to surf, don't I? Hang on a minute. Let me just have a wander around. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Bugger. Right, give me a minute. I'm just going to surf. I'm going to fly back and get a surfer in the party. Okay, back again. Right, so let's go and have a chat with Julia, who's having a little snooze on a Lilo last time I seen her. Oh, hey, you're back! Like, boom, bakalaka. Speaking of backs, Amy's there too. She's not doing too hot, but her skull TM more than makes up for that. Well, I wouldn't mind getting that. Got him. By the way, if you plan on battling Amy, you better give her the same thrashing you gave me. Okay. If you beat all of us, then it makes me look better. Logic. A tip for defeating her. That would be nice. Try electric attacks. Yeah, right. I promise I'm not biased at all. You can thank me later. For anything else going on, don't you worry. I'm totally on high alert. High as a kite. Right, where do I go? Here. Ah, so we do go straight into a gym battle. Looks like it. Oh, I'm going to need dive, surf, oh god. Right, are you challenging Amy already? Well, I'm not, actually. I'm going to think about it. Well, I guess if you can, there's no reason not to. Just be careful with her. I hear she was injured. Yeah, don't underestimate an injured party. Then again, that didn't seem to affect her battling ability at all from the thrashing she gave to our employee. Anyway, you probably want some advice about her, right? Try electric attacks. Now that's two people saying do use electric. That's, in the words of Admiral Akbar, it's a trap. That's too easy. There's got to... No. She's probably got a load of ground Pokemon. She's probably got a Swampert and a Lantern with Volt Absorb, so electric attacks probably be useless. That's just a no. Right. Now, hold on. Don't hang up yet. I'm looking for notes on her team. Here they are. Oh, hey, I was right. She'll fight on the water surface, where electric attacks are more powerful. Yeah, unless she's got ground Pokemon. And that goes double for if you're fighting underwater. So it starts on... Right, okay. But being the water leader, she's definitely going to be ready for that kind of thing. So be careful. If she drags you below the surface, your options will be pretty limited. There's one drawback there. It's hard to use physical moves underwater. Which means most of her team uses special attacks. Great. If you have a strong special wall, it may prove invaluable against her. Well, I bloody well don't, Victoria, and you know it. Additionally, you can think about how you'll play around her water field. If you have moves like dive or fly, they can get you back above water. Alternatively, you could try freezing and poisoning the water, but it's likely she'll have methods to counteract those too. Maybe it all comes down to timing. Best of luck! Oh, right. Let me just have a look at my options. I'm not going to battle her now because I've got no options. Let me have a look. Right, what have I got? You can't come in. You see, that's not good, is it? So the problem I've got, or have had, I've lost a lot of Pokemon so far in episode 17. I think it's 8. And including, of course, my Electivire and my Sceptile. And, of course, now it turns out they're big losses. This is the problem I got now because I'm playing, I don't know what's happening, I'm losing more Pokemon. had I started, say, went back to episode 17 out at the start, with the knowledge I've got, I reckon I could get through it maybe with only 1 or 2 losses. And I'd be in a powerful position to take on Amaria. But at the moment, I ain't. These are the reserves. These are ones that haven't really been trained. They're just there. Is there anything I can use there? I mean, I've got some crummy grass types there. I can't really use a Torterra. It's part ground and 4 times weak to ice. And a lot of water Pokemon happen to have ice moves. I mean, what have I got? Not a lot. Vileplume, a Maractus, a Abomasnow. I mean, these are lousy Pokemon. Not much there, is there? Not much there at all. Guageist, not great. And then in the dumpster, these are the ones that I've acquired that I've considered too worthless to even bother looking at. There's nothing in there really that's going to help me. I've got a Nuzleaf. I mean, honestly, what am I going to do? Help! Well, I'm certainly not going to go in with the team I've got anyway. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a little think, guys, and I'll come back to you with any ideas. Anyone's got any ideas? Let me know. I'll catch you guys in a moment. Right, guys, this is later on. I've come up with an... well, I thought I had a good idea. I was going to use my Mimikyu to use Trick Room, because as far as I can tell, let me have a look at these field notes. Just a second. Now, the big problem you've got is speed. I know this because when I've been training my Pokemon up on the Tanzan Cove up there, where's water surface, I know that even if I'm much, much higher than the Finneon or the Luminion, because you get 2+ special and speed with them, they still outspeed you. So there we are. Your speed is half unless you're a water type. There's no ground attacks. So yeah. Swift Swim. So ground attacks don't work. There's no toxic spikes. Dive is an instant one-turner. So what else have we got? Yeah, so electric attacks are higher, but the problem is if you're outsped, you're probably going to be dead before you can use them. Whirlpool always confuses a target. Yeah, and if she uses Dive and takes the battle underwater, then you really are in trouble, because now your speed goes down to 1/4. There's no fire attacks at all. Weather stops. Water becomes 1, so it's no longer not very effective. It's just 1-on-1 with water. Physical attacks only do 1/2 now, so that would be a disaster if it got taken underwater for me. I really don't have anything. So what I'm thinking of doing... I'll go back to my idea with my Mimikyu. What I thought I was do was use Trick Room. I've got the first turn where I'm free from damage, so I can go in first. They can hit me, my disguise will be busted. I use Trick Room, and then I would be faster with my slower Pokemon. So I tested it out up in Ametrine Mountain. Went out with my Mimikyu, got hit, disguise busted, used Trick Room, and then the AI still went first. So I can't understand what happened there. I think it's probably because the wild Pokemon's still fundamentally slower. It's only because of the effects of the field. So it's just looking at the stat figure. So it's boosted by the field, but it's still slower. So it still goes first regardless. So that's not going to work. So that's kind of knackered me. So what I'm thinking of doing, I do recall I picked up a Vanillite from the sweet shop right at the start of the game. I haven't bothered trading up. It's in one of my boxes somewhere else. So what I'm thinking of doing is starting off with my Abomasnow, using Blizzard and trying to freeze the water. And then with the water frozen, the water Pokemon won't have the advantages. And of course my Abomasnow has a grass move as well. I've also, if I can level up that Vanillite to get a Vanilluxe, it knows it can learn Freeze Dry. So I have the benefits of the ice field, plus an ice move that's super effective on water types. So I'm probably going to go with those two. I'll probably have my Magnezone, my Decide UI, and it's imperative that the battle does not get dragged underwater, or else I'm going to be in trouble. So if it does, I'll probably have my bravery with fly to get back to the surface, and a 5th spot I'm not sure about yet. So that's what I'm looking at as a potential scenario. But it's a bit of a gamble. It is a bit of a gamble, because if she drags a battle underwater before I can use Blizzard, I'm going to be knackered. I am going to be quite literally sunk. So there we go. That's my thoughts at the moment. So I'm going to put a team together. I'm going to do some training, and I'm going to set into the gym just a little bit. I probably won't take on her today. I'll just have a little sniff in the gym and see what I'm fixed. So I'll carry on with that. Okay, this is about 2 days later. I've done a lot of training, and I've got some sort of semblance of a plan. Now, I've got Abominal's going to lead. I'm going to go with my Blizzard idea for now. Hopefully get Blizzard off and freeze the surface of the ice and take away the advantages of the water. I've got Woodhammer as well. It gives recall damage, but yeah. So I should resist water and be able to do a deal of damage to this. I've given everybody an elemental seed. I'll explain in a minute. Right, I've also got Conan. Conan has got Blizzard and obviously Freeze Dry, which is super effective on water types. So that should do a bit. Again, I've got Blizzard on this just in case my Bomber Snow goes down first before I can use it. I've got a second Pokemon that can hopefully set up the icy surface and give my ice types an advantage. And I've also got Water Pulse, because Water Pulse is boosted. I think it's 2 times powerful underwater. So I could use that and potentially confuse my opponents. Got Bipolar in, obviously. My only electric type has Sturdy, and again I've given every Pokemon elemental seeds because it gives it, apart from Twitter, I think it's got the choice band. I've also put in Warty, my Seismitone. I had this thing ages and ages ago from Azurine Island. I didn't bother with it because it's a terrible Pokemon. However, I did notice its ability is Water Absorb. Now that could be really, really useful here, because Pokemon with Water Absorb get HP rejuvenated each turn, but also, of course, it's going to completely nullify water attacks. And what I'm thinking, she's probably got, from what those 2 bits of hints to start with saying, use electric attacks, she's probably got a Lantern with Volt Absorb. So what I'm thinking, this guy here is immune to water and immune to electric attacks. So this could be really, really useful. Hasn't got great attacks, but it's got Sludge Wave, which is more powerful in the water, and also Grass Knot. And also I've given it Bounce. In fact, what I'll probably do is give it Dive to go back to the surface. In fact, I'll do it straight away. If it gets dragged underwater, I can use that to get back to the surface again. I've also got Twitter, which is my Decide UI from on top of the mountain. Why did it say egg hatched? Oh yeah, it was an egg hatched. It was an egg. Sorry. Right, so I've EV trained it in attack and mostly speed. So it should be fairly quick. I've given it another elemental seed because I was looking on the field notes. If it gets dragged underwater, if you have an elemental seed, it immediately changes you into a water type. So I will get this. I won't have the speed reduction because I'm a water type as well. So I'm hoping this thing will be fast enough. Although it's a physical attacker, I still should be pretty powerful even a half a Leaf Blade should be pretty good. And Cactuzen, terrible Pokemon. However, again, it's got Water Absorb. Brilliant ability again. Will nullify water attacks. And has an elemental seed again for the same reason. So I'm debating whether to put this in, or I might put my Mimikyu in. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this. Not sure. Anyway, yeah, I'll probably put this one in actually, because Water Absorb could be very useful here. I've got Petal Dance, Leech Seed, Spiky Shield, so I've got a few moves. And it's got Hidden Power Bug, which might be useful if there's perhaps a grass and water type in there. So I'm not sure. This 6th spot was kind of up for grabs. I wasn't sure about that. So what I'm going to do is head into the gym. Probably won't take her on at the moment. I just want to... Oh, God, I got no dive, have I? Give me a dive. Give me a dive moment. Ow. Oh, none of my team can learn dive and I need dive to progress. Fantastic. So what have I got to do? I need a Pokemon with dive. Bugger. Shit. Who can learn dive? What happens if I haven't got any Pokemon that can learn dive? I'm going to have to take one of my dead box. Oh, poo. Well, that's not fair. Oh, what? I might have to have a dead Pokemon just so I can use it as an HM slave. As I use you. Oh, God, no. Oh, that's not right. Oh, alright then. I'll have to put this thingy in. Who can be replaced? Right, I've had to put my Tentacruel in and give it dive because I need dive to progress. That's a bloody swizz. What am I doing? Why am I fishing? Oh, is there Pokemon in here? Come on, that would be awesome. Hold on, hang on. If there's wild Pokemon, that could be great. Let me put my Super Rod on. I just pressed the wrong button by mistake. Nah, it doesn't look like it, does it? There's grass over there, though. Is there a Pokemon I can get in here? Where do I go? Aha. Ooh, funky. Ooh, it makes me seasick. Oh, it's not some puzzle, is it? Ooh, dear. Oh my God, this could take forever. Where the hell am I? I want a wild Pokemon. I want it. I bet there's none. Doesn't appear to be any trainers in here either. Where the hell am I supposed to go even? I think I can see myself having to do this off screen. Let me just use a speed up. Oh, it's a horrible colour. Ooh. Ah. Right. Oh, bloody waterfall as well. I haven't got any waterfall dudes. Ah, bugger. I hope one of them can learn waterfall. I hope there's a PC box at the end. Or at least there's another Pokemon that can get to the surface, I suppose. Okay. Why does it have to be a puzzle? Why can't I just go there and take her on? Why do I have to do this? Hang on a minute, I've just been here. What the... Hey? Is that just like a dead end? Sometimes Amethyst. What's the point of that? Apart from just annoying people. Oh, it's quite hallucinogenic, isn't it? Ooh. What the... So I just gave my Pokemon water. That's just a dead... Oh, for sake. Well, where am I supposed to go? It doesn't give you any sort of indication as to where you're supposed to go. Just why? Okay. A couple of arrows would be good. This is a nightmare. Oh, I don't like choices. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, I could go lots of ways. Oh. Oh, what's that? Oh, nice! X-Scissor! Well, I'm glad I came down here. I wonder if there's anything else down here. What the? I'll just try and go up. Oops. Ah, something else. Whoopie-doo. Right, guys, I'm going to have to call it an episode here because I'm going to be wandering around for days down here. So, I'll do it off screen and I may even do a little... Once I've mapped it all out, I might do a little tutorial on it because it looks like a bloody nightmare. So stand by for Riddle of the Day and I'll see you soon. It may be a week or so because I'm off to Dubai soon for a week on sort of business stroke pleasure. So when I'm back, hopefully I can take the gym on. I'll see you soon, guys. Bye-bye. Right, today's Riddle of the Day. A bit more of a mouthful, this one. What have I got? Take cover as an actor arcs a revival. Look back to the shields and paddles I wield. Hard water is blue, from the old comes the new. What Pokemon am I? 4 points for this one, a bit more in it, but it's not too difficult, I don't think. So I'll give you the answer at the start of the next episode. See you soon. Bye-bye.